Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy that you are here. I want to begin by saying thank you to all of my subscribers and Patreon members and to let you know that I really do appreciate you. So for today, I have a weekly timeless spread for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. I also wanted to let you know that there is an extended available for this reading as well as for all the other signs. There are two ways to purchase the extended. You can either pay for each one through PayPal or you can join us over on Patreon and get access to all of my extendeds for one monthly price. The information on how to do so and the link for the Patreon is in the description box below. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross-watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. Okay, Aquarius. So before we start with the shuffling, I pulled a card for you. Of course, this is from your person, and the card says, I'm realizing this connection is something special and worth treasuring. Okay, if you watch the bonus reading that I put up on Friday or Saturday, you should have seen that that's true, because that came through, and this came through in that reading as well. Not this card, but the specific similar message. Okay, all right, so here we go. This is for Aquarius Spirit, the timeless weekly reading regarding love. This is for Aquarius Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. This is for Aquarius Spirit. It's a timeless weekly reading regarding love. This card, Spirit? Okay. Is this the next card? Okay, Aquarius, your overall energy for this week's timeless reading is the Tower. So the Tower is Scorpio energy. This is talking about an irrevocable change in the connection. Okay, I feel like that's what your person is wanting to manifest. With the Magician, they're also trying to manifest you back into their life. With the Hermit, this is talking about going within, having self-reflection, self-introspection. I feel like you're both doing this. Both of you may be standing at a crossroads. You may have other options to choose from. They may have some as well. But I feel like the biggest decision with this card for your person is talking about them trying to make a decision on how to come back towards you. With the Three of Wands, this is talking about them, waiting for their ships to come in so that they can bring you this cup of love, because they want to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship, a happy and harmonious relationship with you. Okay. All right. So 3 cards in the first row. First card is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is talking about, them taking a risk to come back towards you. Then in the current energy, we've got the Seven of Swords, which is talking about deception. It can also talk about planning. We're going to clarify to see. The immediate future is the Three of Pentacles, which is speaking of teamwork and collaboration. And then the outcome card is the Wheel of Fortune. So everything happening in divine timing. So we're going to start by clarifying the Tower. If this bothers you, please turn down your volume. Why is the Tower here, please, Spirit? Okay. 2 clarification cards. We have the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Again, your overall energy for this week's reading is the Tower. This is talking about, like I said, an irrevocable change in a relationship. So your person is wanting to cause a Tower moment because, as I've said to you in the past, a Tower moment is what caused the two of you to fall apart, to have the false start. And now the Tower moment is what's going to bring you back together. Okay, because when the two of you had the false start and the Tower moment happened, it tore down the false foundation that the connection was built on, because you both were not in the place that you needed to be in order to have this connection. Okay, you needed to have a more of a solid foundation, and you didn't have that. So that's why the Tower occurred. Your person's wanting this to happen again, to tear down the false assumptions that have been made between the two of you when you had this false start. Okay, to start all over again. Okay, so we've got 2 clarification cards. 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So this is talking about being emotionally unavailable and being cut off, okay? And having a lot of different options and choices and being confused. I feel like both of you may be in this energy where you're holding yourselves back, because I feel like when this Tower moment occurred in the past and the two of you had this false start, it threw both of you into this emotionally unavailable energy, okay? But emotional unavailability is a choice. It may not feel like it's one, but it's a choice, Aquarius. So you've got to choose to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move forward and get out of this energy. Because like I said, it's not just affecting this connection. It's affecting all of your life, because when you close one person out, you close everyone out, okay? You have a lot of different choices. You're going to have a lot of different options. Even if you want to go with someone else, as I always tell you, you still have to get out of this energy, because when we've done the readings in the past for the new options, the soulmate, soulmate versus twin flame, the soulmate's not having it. The soulmate is not putting up with someone who's going to be emotionally unavailable, someone who they have to bust down or break down walls in order to be with. See, because just like you don't want to have to deal with that, nobody else wants to have to deal with that as well. Okay, so you got to look at that too. It's both sided. And if you manifest as being emotionally unavailable, everybody that comes towards you is going to be emotionally unavailable on some level. Okay, so you have to know that. All right. Also, with this 7 of Cups, like I said, you can have options all day long, Aquarius, all day long, and it still not work out for you if you have not gotten out of this energy. Because like I said, what do I always tell you? You manifest what you are, not what you want, what you are. So if in your mind, on some level, you believe that you don't deserve to have an amazing relationship, or you don't deserve to be loved, or you don't deserve, all of these things, they're going to manifest. And like I tell y'all, it doesn't have to be conscious. Okay. This can be something subconscious. Because remember, I always explain, when I explain the subconscious to you, everything happens automatically. So you breathe on your own, you breathe on, your body breathes on its own. It blinks on its own. It forms saliva in your mouth on its own. It does all these things by itself. So when a thought gets inserted, some form of belief that is self-defeating gets inserted, it's like a 5-year-old kid. It doesn't discern whether it's a healthy thought or not. It doesn't discern whether or not it's going to be a hindrance to you or it's going to be a help to you. All it knows is that it got this feedback, and now it's in that it's like in a locked box. It's locked up in a box, and now it's just going to go on autopilot. It's like you've installed this software in your mind unknowingly. And because who wants to have this type of thing going? Nobody wants to have this going. So we know that, right? So you have this software on your hard drive, and it's functioning on its own. So on its own, it's bringing you unavailable people. It's making you show up unavailable. Okay? It's making you want to withdraw when people, hurt you and things like that. And I'm not saying you need to, if somebody is showing you that they're hurting you, you need to just keep allowing them to hurt you. But you cannot shut down just because of what one person does. Okay? Because if you shut down every time somebody do something to you, you ain't ever going to open up. Let's be honest. You ain't ever going to open up, because people are always going to make mistakes, even when they have the best intentions. It's not always meant to, target. It's not always about you. It's about them and their stuff that they have to deal with. Because I always explain to you on the other side, I flip it around to get you to understand that your person got issues too. They have things that they have to deal with as well, but they cannot show up in your, they cannot manifest in the way that you want it to. They cannot show up in your life the way that you want them to if you don't fix this shit. Okay? If you don't open yourself up and not be shut down and understand that things happen. Because let me tell you this, okay? We gonna talk today. let me tell you this. You cannot have a relationship with someone, Aquarius, okay? And think that, like I said, everything's going to be rainbows and puppy dogs and you know, bright skies, and that's not reality. Like I tell you, we watch these things on TV, we read these books, we see these TV shows, and we think this shit is reality, but it's not. It's a fantasy, okay? I'm not saying you can't have an amazing relationship. When you get your shit together and you come together with your twin, this is an effortless relationship. I'm going to tell you that. It's an effortless relationship, but the reason why it is because you've gotten your shit together and they got theirs together. That's why. But if those of you who don't want to be with this person are thinking that you don't have to fix your shit, I got news for you. You go into something, it's going to be the same old thing that they repeated with this person, because Spirit is trying to show you something. This lesson is trying to show you something. You have to go back and ask yourself, what would I have to believe to experience what I experienced in this connection? What would I have to believe? All the things in my life that have not worked out the way that I wanted them to. What would I have to believe to experience those things? You got to draw it back. You got to go back to the Genesis. I told you, to the beginning. Because if you don't get that thought, that belief, and nip it in the bud, all your shit gonna be fucked up forever. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's all gonna be fucked up forever, and I don't want that for you. That would be a sad thing to occur. Okay, for you to have gone through all of this and still haven't gotten what it is that you want. And like I said, it is because you have to do the work. You don't have to do everything in one day, but you need to be adamant. You need to be proactive. You need to decide that I'm going to fix this shit, you know, once and for all. Yes, I am back and I am cussing today. I got to drop some bombs because I need to get through. I need for you to understand this. Okay. Your person, if you go, like I said, you need to go and watch that bonus reading that I put up for you. It was very sweet. The things that came through in that reading, that person really sees you in a very positive light, despite all of the things that happened, despite the way that they acted, so on and so forth. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. A person's actions don't always dictate how they really feel, okay? And I'm not saying, for those of you, like I said, if you don't want to go back to the person, it's fine. But you got to understand that people going to do shit to you in this life, and you going to go on to another relationship, and trust me, somebody gonna do something to hurt your feelings in that relationship too. In any relationship, I don't care if it's familial. I don't care if it's some school friend. I don't care what it is. People are gonna do things. It's not them trying to do things. That no one's perfect, okay? And so whoever's out here looking for a perfect relationship, you have to get that out of your mind. You have to get that out of your head. You have to stop thinking like that. Like, once I find the one, it's just never ever going to be problems. Like I said, when I talked about this relationship a few minutes ago, I said it's going to be effortless. I ain't say shit about never having any problems. I ain't say that. I said it's going to be effortless because you got your stuff together and your person got themselves together. That is why it is so imperative. It is so important, Aquarius, that you get yourself together, because I want you to have a relationship. I want you to have one place in your life where it's a soft place to land, where you can put up with whatever the hell else is going on in life, because you still gonna have lessons. Even when you go through this spiritual awakening, there's still gonna be things that you need to learn and stuff that's gonna happen. You need to have one place, one situation with one person where you can be vulnerable, you can be open, they can be the same way towards you, and you don't have to always have your guard up, because that's tiring. That's exhausting to be like that all the time, to feel like you can't open yourself up to anybody. But when you step out in this Queen of Swords energy, that's what you're doing. You have bottled yourself up. You have cut yourself off. And like I said, it hurts you more than it does anybody else. Okay? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So this has to be worked on, okay? Because it's continually coming up. All right. So now we're going to move forward and we're going to clarify the Knight of Wands. Why's the Knight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay. 2 clarification cards. We got the Wheel of Fortune and we have the 6 of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands. This is representing the recent past. It's a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This card to me is saying, you know, in the past, there was a lot of passion between you and this person. It can also talk about maybe your person had other options, because we got this 7 of Cups here. And, you know, the Knight of Wands can come up and it can mean player energy. So it could have been a situation. I don't know whose side it's on. It could have been them, could have been you. Take it as it resonates. Somebody had a lot of options and they chose not to go deep, and they wanted to remain surface and to be with a lot of different people. Okay. So with this Knight of Wands, it could also represent for some of you that you took a chance to come towards this person and it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. Okay. All right. So we've got 2 clarification cards. We've got the 6 of Wands and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So with this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit is saying the reason why when you came toward your person with this Knight of Wands, it didn't work out is because divine timing. Because you got to get your house in order. They have to get theirs in order. But if you go through this long battle, Spirit is saying there's victory and success awaiting you. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move forward and clarify the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here, please, Spirit? Okay. We got 3 clarification cards. We have the 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. So in the current energy, we got the 7 of Swords. This can talk about self-deception, all right? We got to talk about that too. It can talk about deception, meaning your person, you know, lied to you. They didn't tell you how they felt, because withholding is lying too, okay? This can also talk about you deceiving yourself, because some of you may be telling yourself that, oh, no, I love myself. Because like I said, I'm not talking about what's happening with you consciously, because we all like to consciously believe that we love ourselves. But you look at your life, and the areas where your life is not working, or where you're not being treated the way you deserve to be treated, there's something going on there. If everything is in a row, if all your ducks are in a row, all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, then I mean you wouldn't need to watch this reading, right? You would need to go through this, because you would have your stuff together. But the fact that you're watching this, there's something in your life that's not working. So you have to look at that, and like I say, ask yourself what you got to believe, what you would have to believe in order to have this occur in your life, because it's something on some level that you have to face, that you gotta kill it. You gotta nip it in the bud. Like they say, you don't treat the symptoms, right? You treat the disease. So the disease are the beliefs that you have in your mind, that you don't deserve to be loved the way you want to be, you know, you want to be loved, or everyone betrays you, or, you know, everyone abandons you, or, you know, all these, it could be anything. It's going to be different for everybody, because this is a collective reading. But the whole thing is that when you have that stuff in your mind, like I say, it's like a virus. It's like the program that's in your mind has been attacked by a virus, or your hard drive has been attacked by a virus. And you got all this stuff going on in your mind, and it's going on autopilot. It's doing things without you even knowing that it's doing it. You're not even conscious of some of this stuff. So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand is consciously, you may believe that, nope, I love myself, I this, I that, whatever. But subconsciously, it may be a completely different story. Okay. If you're not feeling fulfilled in all the areas of your life, there's something going on. Okay. All right. So with this 7 of Swords, it can also talk about planning. This could represent your person making a plan in order to come back towards you, because we know they got a lot of different ideas on how to do that with this 7 of Cups, because they have options, choices, and they're confused. Okay. This can also talk about just, like I said, just the overall you feeling deceived by your person because they never told you how they felt. And I know that sucks, because it causes you to doubt yourself, because you like, I know I feel this way. I know energetically I feel like this person feels like this. Where did I go wrong? But I don't, like I said, it's not you. It's divine timing. Everything's supposed to play out the way that it's supposed to play out. Okay. All right. So we got 3 clarification cards. We got the 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. So your person has gone within and, you know, really taking a look at themselves, and Spirit is telling you that you need to do this as well. I feel like a lot of you are, but this is just a reminder. Okay. You need to go within and see what the hell is making, you know, these things come up in your life. Okay. Then your person sees you as the person they want to spend the rest of their lives with. I feel like you see your person that way as well. And this is a past life connection. You and this person have been together for a long time. And like I said, for some of you, this could be a childhood sweetheart or someone from the area where you grew up. That's not going to apply to everyone, okay? But you're both wanting to reunite. You both see each other as long-term relationship potential, okay? And you're both, I feel like, going within, trying to do the work that is necessary in order for you to have this connection. Okay, now we're going to move forward and clarify the Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Okay, we got 2 clarification cards. Again, 7 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Okay, so in the immediate future, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. This is talking about teamwork, collaboration. I feel like this is what you both want. This is where you're both headed, okay? But let's discuss these clarification cards here, okay? This person is your twin flame. You want a higher level of commitment with your person, right? Possibly a wedding, marriage, that type of thing, because that's what this card can represent as well. You want reunion, but we still got this issue of self-sabotage. You're both doing it because it's showing up twice. One card is for you, one card is for your person. So you have to understand that, like I said, until you clean those viruses out, until you figure out, you know, what is happening in your mind and you nip it in the bud, you're gonna keep self-sabotaging yourself. Even if you don't want to do it, you're gonna do it by being emotionally unavailable or taking something somebody said and taking it personally, taking it the wrong way. I'm not saying, like I said, that people, when they hurt your feelings, that there shouldn't be consequences. I'll never tell you that, because you always need to establish boundaries. But sometimes when we're looking through a dirty lens, when we haven't cleaned our glasses and we looking through those glasses and they're nasty and they're filthy, we see shit that ain't really there. Okay? We looking through the filth and we think that filth is really what's going on, but it's not. Okay? All right. So, like I said, this is also, I feel like, Spirit saying that you need to go within and fix these self-sabotage issues. And you also, need to, have a plan on how to do that. Okay? All right. So now we're going to move forward and clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Chariot and we've got the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so again, Wheel of Fortune is coming out twice. Divine timing for both of you. This is the outcome card. Okay, everything's going to happen in divine timing. But like I said, Spirit is buying time for the both of you to get yourselves together. You have to do the work that you need to do on yourself. Okay, this is very important. That's why we talk about it every week, because I don't want you to forget. It's easy to be going along good, and then all of a sudden, you start to slide or you start to slip. It may happen like a little bit. And like I said, don't be mad at yourself if you're not 100% full steam ahead every day, because we all have those off days. But you can't let that become your new habit, because if you do that, you're going to find out that you're just running in place. You're not going anywhere. You're not fixing anything. Okay? Because I know this is, like I said, I know this stuff is difficult. I know that it's strenuous. I know that it takes a lot out of you when you have to go in to heal these things. But we doing this, the way we doing this, Aquarius, is for good. So that when you get it the first time and you get it good, you won't have to go back and get it anymore. The only things you'll have to focus on from now on will be whatever occurs from this point on. Okay? All right. So 2 clarification cards. We got the 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancerian energy, so you may be dealing with the Cancer or have Cancer placements. So Spirit is saying that if you do the work, you're going to overcome the obstacles to head towards victory and success. Okay? All right. So we're going to do something different this week. I pulled a Soul's Journey Lessons card to see if there, what Spirit wanted me to talk to you about really briefly before we end the reading. So I got Envy. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay? This card, the first thing I think of with this card is like, for those of you who are going through this, and I feel like it may be a situation for some of you where you may be thinking, you know, all these other people are in relationships. All these other people, things are easier for them. Why are they not easy for me? Okay. Why am I having to go through this stuff, but they're not having to go through this stuff? Why am I in something that I can't talk to everybody about, but nobody, you know, it seems like everybody else around me is not like that, is not going through that. Okay. You got to understand something. It's the way you look at things. Okay. Like I said, the fact that you're going through what you're going through, that you are in a connection like this, it tells me a lot about who you are as a soul. That you are not the, everyday regular soul. I don't feel like. I feel like this is something that's given to people or souls who are, how can I put this? Who are exceptional. That's what I feel like. Because I feel like if you couldn't deal with this, Spirit wouldn't give it to you. God wouldn't give it to you. Wouldn't put anything on you like this. Okay? And you have to understand that you look at other people's relationships. It doesn't mean just because they look like they're happy to you, it don't mean that they're happy. Just like when I tell you what I just told you about your person, that we just looked at a reading, that bonus reading that was talking about your person and how they felt about you. But you know, for a lot of you, you're in no contact. Just because you're in no contact don't mean the person don't have no feelings for you. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Stop looking on the outside for validation. Get your validation from within. This is about you learning how to love yourself and accept yourself on your own and be good with yourself on your own, because you want to be able to present in a connection like, you know, I know I'm the shit. You know, I know that I'm confident. I know you are attracted to me, because why wouldn't you be attracted to me? Because I find myself attractive, and I know that, you know, I'm worthy. I know that I am chosen. I know that I'm a person who deserves to have an amazing relationship. Okay. This is how Spirit wants you to come into a relationship like that. Okay. No needy, no, oh, pick me. Why didn't he text me back? Or why she didn't text me back? Or I said this, I called and they didn't call. You are to stand on your own 2 feet, have your own life, be independent, and do your own thing, Aquarius. That's what this is about, okay? So you don't envy other people, because this ain't about other people. This is about you getting yourself together. Once you get yourself together, let me tell you this. Once you get yourself together and you shine yourself up and polish yourself up and you present as the diamond that you are, motherfuckers gonna be envying you. Let me just tell you that. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying with this card. To let go of all that stuff when you're thinking about other people. Don't compare yourself to other people. Tell yourself there is no comparison. When I step in the room, it's all about me. Okay? And I'm not saying that in a way to like disrespect other people. I'm saying that as in, you know who you are and you know your worth. I'm not saying you put anybody else down. I'm not saying that. Or for you to compare yourself to anybody else. But I'm saying you need to know that you are the shit. Okay? If you want everybody else to know it, you need to know it as well. Okay? You need to know that whatever it is that you do in life, if you found your calling, the thing that you came here to do, you need to know that what you bring to the table with it, that it may be millions of other people that do what you do. But what you bring to the table, no one else can bring it to the table just like you. That's what I mean when I say that there's no comparison. Look at the gymnast, Simone Biles. When they ask her about, you know, her talent and how she feels competing with other people and stuff like that, she's mad confident. The first thing that out of her mouth is how, you know I don't worry about anybody else, because I know me, I know what I can do. So you got to adopt that same type of thing. That's why the girl is doing the things she's doing, or the woman, the young lady is doing the things that she's doing and dominating in the sport of gymnastics, because of her self-concept. And you got to get yourself together like that, Aquarius. You got to think that you the shit, okay? No matter what presents in the reality that you're in, because all this shit is an illusion at the end of the day, okay? It's whatever you telling yourself, that's what you seeing. Even if it's not consciously. Okay? So understand that when you step up and you become the Aquarian that you're meant to be, like I said, other people gonna be envying you. You ain't gonna have no time to envy nobody else, because they all gonna be envying you. Okay? All right. So before we go, I wish you the best of luck as always. We're gonna pull these Romance Angel Oracle cards, and we're gonna see what else Spirit wants to tell you. For Aquarius. The energy is so strong, it's flying across the room. Okay, we've got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So Spirit is telling you, there's no need, Aquarius, for you to be closed off, emotionally unavailable. It's going to be safe for you to love. Like I told you, this connection is going to be effortless, okay? Because everybody going to do their work. And there's not going to be a need for you to hold yourself back or to put up your walls and so on and so forth. Because Spirit is going to, like I said, even if it's not with this person, the person that they bring to you, if you embody the energy that you need to embody, they're going to feel safe and you're going to feel safe. So you need to understand that and not hold on to the things that have happened to you in the past, because that's not you. Like I said, you are not your actions. You are not what you experienced. You are diamonds. And like I said, I can tell you that all day long, Aquarius, but you are the one that's got to believe it. Okay? All right. So, Aquarius, if this is your story, let's head on over to the extended. We're going to discuss your story by pulling cards for your person. We're going to find out exactly how they feel about you, their intentions, any actions they plan on taking, challenges in the relationship. And we're also going to get some advice from Spirit. If you want to purchase the extended, 2 ways to do so. All that information is in the description box below. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. Don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Please have a good day, night, or evening. Think about what I'm telling you, okay? And we out.